Hello everyone and welcome to Tipsy, where we actually provide you with top predictions based on a lot of criterias. And you may actually wish to know how we actually get these predictions. Of course, we are now using our own best AI intelligent tool that actually analyzes matches based on a lot of criterias. After which we manually make these picks and go further to use third-party sites such as SofaScore and Bet Explorer to make sure that we check for the form of the team, the home and away performance of that team, as well as top scorers. And if this actually meets our need, then we actually come to share them with you. We can therefore say these predictions are over 90% accurate, and you can actually make your bet picks and analyze and include in your bet slip. Therefore, if you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button for new post notifications and updates. So this is actually what we have for you today. Today, we actually have 10 plus matches to share with you, and you can as well check our handpick 2 plus odds from the website link below this video description. As a quick reminder, I would also like to let you know that as one of the betting rules, please do not try to include all of these games in one slip. Always try to make sure that you separate these matches or this selection that we are actually sharing with you into at least 4 or 5 games per slip. This is so because your winning chances is going to increase, and therefore joining everything in one particular slip may cause the chances of your winning to be deducted. We have also explained this on our website for the fact that it is never a good idea to put a lot of games on one slip, because this is one of the major problems that a lot of individuals face. So that being said, the first match in our today's list is actually in the China J League. It's actually a match between Kunshan Football Club playing versus Dibo Guju Football Club. Here, if we scroll down of this page, we are going to see a standing table. Here from the standing table, we have Kunshan as the first in these standings. They are actually the best. They have actually played 28 games, scoring 69 goals and conceding 16, as compared to its opponent that has actually played 28, scoring 33 and conceding 44. As the form, we can compare form of both teams. Here we have Kunshan as the second in its form, having played 5 games. You can see that they are very offensive, scoring 15 goals and conceding 1, as compared to its opponent that has actually played 5, scoring 5 and conceding 10. Now, if we look at the performance rate of Kunshan, they are really good as compared to its opponent. If we look at the head-to-head between these two teams, we are going to see that they actually met far way back 2021. Kunshan played away and it beat Kuju 3-1. This time, Kunshan is coming home and is even having a more better performance. So our pick here is actually the home team to win, which is actually Kunshan, because it's having a better performance rate and it is home. It's going to take that home chance. So we are expecting it to actually win in this game. Or the second possibility in this match, we're actually expecting the fact that an over 1.5 goal may actually occur in this match as full time. The next in our list is actually in the Romania third league. It's actually a match between Gloria playing versus Football Club Cluj. If we look at the standings, we are going to see that Gloria actually is the second in its standings, having played 11 games, scoring 20 goals and conceding 7, as compared to its opponent, Cluj, that has actually played 11, scoring just 7 goals and conceding 15. But by the form between these two, we can see that Gloria has the best form. They've actually played 5 games, scoring 11 goals and conceding 3, as compared to its opponent that has actually played 5, scoring just 3 goals and conceding 7. From the performance rate of Gloria, you can actually see that they have a better performance rate as compared to Cluj. So now, if we look at this head-to-head between these two, you can see that they have actually met this year one time. Gloria was actually away while Cluj was home. This time, Cluj played its it bets performance, and it actually ends as 1-0. And of course, this time Gloria is coming home, is going to take that revenge, and of course, being home is going to take that home chances. And we are therefore expecting it to win in this game, or to give it a shifty chance in this match. The next in our list is actually in the Bahrain. It's actually in the Bahrain Cup. It's actually a match between Al Ittihad playing versus Al Raifa Sport. It is actually a club. It's actually a cup, so you can actually see here from this area we have the standings. Here Al Raifa actually is the second. You can see it. They have actually played 2 games, scoring 7, conceding 3, as compared to Al Ittihad that has played 2, scoring 4 and conceding 4. This time, if we try to see if they have any head-to-head, you can check if there are any head-to-head. You can see that they have actually met once this year. It actually ended as 2-2, that is 4 goals. So in this match, of course, based on the performance rate, how it is here, they have good performances. We are still actually expecting that the fact that an over 1.5 goal is possible in this game, or an over 2.5 goals. So of course, to stay on the safe side, an over 1.5 goal is perfect, and you can actually choose it as the best option in this game. The next in our list is actually in the Etihad. It's still in the Lithuania A-Liga. It's actually a match between FK Banka playing versus Jonava. So if we look at the standings here, we are going to see that from the standing table, both of these teams are right down from the standing. You can see that Banga has actually played 33 games, scoring 29 goals, conceding up to 49. They are very conceding, same way as Jonava that has played 34, scoring 11, but conceding 99. Because they are 2-2 conceding, we are of course expecting the fact that an over 1.5 goal is very possible here. This time, if we look at the head-to-head between these two, if they exist, you can see that they have actually met twice here, 3 times. And all the times that they have actually met, you can see that an over 1.5 goal has always been possible. An over 2.5 also possible. And 3.5 as the most recent has been possible. And of course, we are still expecting that an over 1.5 goal here is possible, as well as an over 2.5. The next in our list is actually in the Germany Oberliga Nederen. Here we have is actually a match between KFC Dingen playing versus FC Kre. Here we will try to go down and check for the standings to compare these two teams. We are going to see that this is actually the standing table. We have Dingen have actually played 16 games, scoring 34 goals, conceding 21, as compared to its opponent, which is right down from the league table, that has actually played 16, scoring 21 goals and conceding 45. This time, if we look at the form between these two, we are going to see that Dingen has a better form, having played 5 games, scoring 12 goals and conceding 8. That's about a rate of about 2.2 or 2.1, the scoring rate, as compared to its opponent that has also played 5, scoring 9 and conceding 15. That's about 1 point something in the rating of score. So now if we look at the performance rate of Dingen, you can see that they are good. Also as Kre, they are also average, and they also conceive a lot. This time if we look at the head-to-head between these two, they actually met way far back, but they have always recorded an over 1.5, an over 2.5, and over 3.5, and even over so much. So now this time, of course, we are still expecting an over 1.5 goal here to be very possible, very possible here. So the next in our list is actually in the Germany Oberliga Hamburg. It's actually a match between Mbutele playing versus Hamburger SV. This time, if we look at the standing here, we have Mbutele has actually played 17 games, scoring 42 goals and conceding 14, as compared to its opponent that has actually played 17, scoring 25 goals and conceding 42. This time, if we look at the form between these two, we are going to see that Mbutele has a better form, having played 5 games, scoring 6 and conceding 6, as compared to its opponent Hamburger SV that has played 5, scoring 8 and conceding 14. If we look at the performance rate of Mbutele, they are actually good as compared to its opponent that is average. This time, if we look at the head-to-head between these two, we have no head-to-head found. But of course, based on the background check and how these two games actually played, we are actually expecting the fact that an over 1.5 goal is very possible in this game. The next in our list is actually in the Romania Liga 3. It's actually a match between Gloria, same match that we have already explained before, Gloria and Cluj. As well as, of course, here you can see from the standings here, this time we are actually going for the fact last match explained, we said Gloria is going to beat Cluj. This time, of course, you can still go for an over 1.5 goal here. Is very possible. The next in our list is actually in the China J League, Kunshan. Yes, we have already explained this. Let's go to the next. Okay, here we have Germany Oberliga, NOFV Nord. Is actually a match between Hertha Berlin playing versus Märkischer. Here, if we look at the standings, we are going to see that we have Hertha Berlin. Hertha is actually the first here in its position, this standing. We have they have actually played 12 games, scoring 30 goals and conceding 9, as compared to its opponent that has actually played 12, scoring 20 goals and conceding 17. This time, if we look at the form between these two, we are going to see that Hertha actually have a best form here. They have actually played five games, scoring 15 goals and conceding 6, as compared to its opponent that has actually played 5, scoring 8 and conceding 10. This time, if we go down and try to see the performance rate of Hertha Zeddendorf, they are really good as compared to Rupin, that also they are actually average and they also score. So this time, if we look at the head-to-head, we are going to see that the latest match met is 0-0. But this time, they are coming again, and we are expecting an over 1.5 goal here to be very possible. The next match in our list is actually in the Poland Youth League. It's actually a match between Białystok playing versus Kole Club. So here, if we look at the standing table, we are going to see that Lech Poznan actually is an under-19. They have actually played 13 games, scoring 34 goals and conceding 21, as compared to its opponent, Jagiellonia under-19, that has played 13 games, scoring 30 goals and conceding 20. This time, if we scroll down and check the performance rate of Jagiellonia, they're actually good, same way as Lech Poznan under-19. If we now look at the head-to-head between these two, though we have known head-to-head, but based on the performance rate and how they do score, we are actually expecting an over 1.5 goal here as one of the possibilities, and an over 2.5 goal as the second possibility in this match. The next in our list is actually in the Germany Oberliga Bayern Nord. Here is actually a match between Elstedorf playing versus TSV Großbadorf. Here, if we look at the standings between these two, we are actually going to see that from the standing table, we have Elstedorf actually, let's give it a wait while this place actually loads. If we look at the standings, we are going to see that from the standing table here, we have Elstedorf is actually the third. They have actually played 18 matches, scoring 39 goals, conceding 23, as compared to its opponent, Großbadorf, that has played 18, scoring 31 and conceding 42. This time, if we look at the form, we are going to see that Elstedorf has a better form. They have actually played 5, scoring 12 and conceding 6, as compared to Großbadorf, that have actually played 5, scoring 11 and conceding up to 16. This time, if we look at the performance rate of both Elstedorf and as well as Großbadorf, they are actually good in scoring. If we look at the head-to-head, we can actually confirm this. They have actually met this year once, and we actually recorded an over 2.5 as well as an over 3.5. So this time, of course, they are still good, both in good forms. We're actually expecting an over 1.5 goal here to be possible, as well as an over 2.5 goals. The next in our list is actually in the Germany Oberliga Baden-Württemberg. It's actually a match between Sonnehof playing versus FC Holzhausen. Here, of course, if we look at the standing table, let's give it a wait while the standing table load. Okay, so if we look at the standing table here, we are going to see that from the standings, we have Grosser has actually played 16 games, scoring 26 and conceding 16, as compared to FC Holzhausen, that has played 16, scoring 39 goals and conceding 31. Now, if we look at the form between these two, we are going to see that Grosser has actually played 5 games, scoring 7 goals and conceding 4, as compared to its opponent that has played 5, scoring up to 11 and conceding 12, which is also very conceiving. If you look at the performance rate of Grospatch, they are actually good, same way as Hosasen, that is average. Now the head-to-head between these two, though you can see that there are no head-to-head, but of course 1.5 goal here is possible, as well as we can expect the fact that an over 2.5 goal might also occur in this game. The next in our list is actually in the Germany Oberliga Niederrhein. It's actually a match between SSVG, it's actually Velbert playing versus FC Monheim. Here, if we look at the standings, we are going to see that from the standing table, we have Velbert is actually the first, having played 16 games, scoring 33 goals and conceding 12, as compared to its opponent FC Monheim that has played 16, conceding 30 and scoring 30 and conceding 26. If we look at the form of these two, we are going to see that Velvet has a better form, having played 5 games, scoring 13 goals and conceding 5, as compared to its opponent that has played 5, scoring 7 and conceding 9. This time, if we look at the performance rate of Velvet, they are very good, as compared to Monheim is also average. Now the head-to-head between these two, you can see that we actually record that the Met ECA 2022, you can see that we have 6 goals here. That's actually an over 1.5, as well as an over 2.5, over 3.5, and even over 4.5. But to stay on the safe side, go for 2 possibilities here, either an over 1.5 or an over 2.5. So these are the matches that we actually have for you. Please do not join all of these matches in one sleep. Just make sure that you use your own initiative and pick out the best 5 or 6 out of all of these that we have shared and include in your sleep before putting your bet. Putting all of these matches in one sleep might not be a good idea, so please do not forget. Also, you can also check our 2+ odds from the website, link below this video description. Thank you very much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment and subscribe for new post notifications and updates, and see you again in our next episode. Bye bye.
And now I know my heart is a ghost town.